Before this vlog begins, I just wanted to mention that tomorrow, Friday, March 15th at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, my enamel pins will be up in my online store, so if you want to grab some, that's when they're going up. This tripod is so messed up, oh my god. This is a tripod I have that fell over and the top broke off, and it sits back on. It's just not very strong, but it's also hella tilted. Anyway, I'm not taking the camera off the tripod right now because I'm gonna go back to filming stuff for my art video. I had my live stream today for 4 hours. I worked on the painting. I did this corner up here. I darkened a bit of the edges and I got started on the books. I honestly thought I could get a little bit farther, but I spent a lot of time up here fixing things because originally the color wasn't right. It's still not 100% right. The dangling plants are a little too bluish. They could be a little more pink, but that's what they look like for now. I look a little bit like the girl in the painting with this apron. But yes, I thought I would be done all the corner pieces in the live stream, and I thought, oh, maybe it might take some extra time. What is this? Ah. There's a strip of purple that just runs right down across the bowl onto the table part. I just noticed it. I must have accidentally hit the canvas with my paintbrush earlier. Oh, I don't want to peel off the existing color. It's like close to dry, but not really. It's dry enough that it won't blend, but not dry enough that I can rub it vigorously. That looks kind of okay. There's a big hair in there though. It's hard to get it off without scraping off the paint. What was I saying before? I think I was saying how I thought I'd be done the 4 corners during the stream. If not during, then maybe like an hour after the stream or so. And then carry on with my online store, but I did not get nearly as far as I thought. It's hard to know what colors on my palette are still wet and which ones are not. So right after the stream ended, I was replying to comments on the vlog and I decided to check Twitter too, and someone tweeted about this episode of Art Attack. Not about that episode in particular, I guess, but just about Art Attack in general, how they used to watch it all the time. And the episode they linked to, I was watching some of it, and the guy used the word highlight, and I was like, oh, you can't do that. But like jokingly, because I used the word highlight in a Doodle Domain video, and it was like a controversy that spanned several videos. I only said it in the one video, but people would not let me live it down. So when he said highlight, I was like, you can't say highlight. Kids don't know what that means. In the last vlog, there were a few comments about my current setup and that it's cramped and that they miss the old room, that kind of stuff. I don't really miss the old room, to be honest, but I definitely had a bit more space. Although when I'm sitting around the desk, I really didn't have that much extra space because the desk was there. Like, the reason I feel cramped right now working on this painting is because I have my tripod next to me and it takes up space. Because normally for an art video, I film top down, but for a painting, the camera's more over my shoulder, and so even if I was in my old setup, I would still be very cramped with that. In fact, possibly even more, because like I said, the desk is just in the way. Here it's more open behind me, which I like. I just have less table space in my immediate vicinity, like desktop space, when I'm painting, which is why I mentioned I would like that rolly cart to hold the supplies so that the supplies are off the desk. Michael's has pink ones. This is like a never-ending struggle. It's getting like too purple over here, or maybe it was too red to begin with and I like the purple look. But then I gotta make this side more purple. And I'm losing my yellow highlight. I basically have to repaint this whole thing. Okay, that looks fine. Anyway, I'm gonna carry on with this. I have a couple of videos I want to have in the background while I paint. Just stuff in my subscription inbox, some artist vlogs, and then I'm going to put on my Outlander audiobook. So I'll update you guys in a bit. I think I'm going to run to Michael's and see if they have the trolley thing that I talked about in the last vlog for putting some of my oil painting supplies on. because I just feel like I need to step away for a bit. And I did take a little break right after the live stream, but it's pretty short. I just looked at Twitter and comments on my vlog. So I kind of want to take more of a break, stretch my back a little bit, and go check for that cart and come back. All right, I changed my clothes a little bit. The struggle is clothing I can wear while I'm painting, because I was wearing this sweater yesterday and I got some oil on a couple spots, like oil paint. Ooh, that might be a spot I missed. So I washed it off, but I'm like, Bales, you can't just wear whatever you want while you're painting. You have to wear something oldish. In terms of sweaters, I only have two that I'm willing to wear painting. One is the pink cardigan I was wearing earlier today because it's just very thick and it's a bit too big, so it makes me look a lot bulkier when I wear it. And so I don't wear it that much, so that can be one of my painting ones. And then my Rough Rider pullover hoodie, it already has some paint staining on it, so I'm like, well, that could be a paint hoodie now, although I prefer zip-up ones in case I get hot. But that's what I got, and I need some pants. I need some oil painting pants. Although wearing an apron pretty much solves the pant issue. Like, I finally wore my apron for the first time today, and it covers my lap pretty well. So maybe that's a solution to that. Mainly I just need the sweaters, because I get cold. Okay, onward to Michael's. I hate filming with my phone because it's so shaky. I apologize. I have arrived. Oh, the bun buns. Beep, beep. There's even like a giant life-size bunny for $800. Boop, boop. So many bunnies. There's a sign that says, more bunny, less money. Apparently they have these just out in the middle of the place. I want the light pink one though, not this. There's a blush colored one, if they have it. This one looks rose gold. Look at these suckers. They got a bunch of hooks and things, although I don't know if I need that. But I like the extra bits and bobs. So I asked a staff guy who looked like a manager type guy. He said he's never seen that light pink cart here, even though it's on the website. So I might just get a different color and spray paint it. But also, I was thinking a good use for this one. I was looking at this rod. I was like, what am I going to put on there? It's not like I have a bunch of tapes or something. I could put a paper towel roll, because I always need a paper towel for my paint stuff. So I'm going to get one of these fancy guys. I could just get a white one and spray paint it, or I could just get teal. Well, it's more turquoise. Do I want turquoise or do I want pink? How badly do I want pink? I'm not going to lie, pretty badly. Well, this is what I ended up going with. I'm going the spray paint route, so I'm going to go home and test it out, see how it works. Hopefully this one can is enough. I guess I can always come back another day if I need more. I don't know if it'd be easier to spray paint it assembled or disassembled. I think if it was the regular one, it'd be easier assembled, but the pegboard on this one, I feel like at least needs to be done separately. Okay. I'm at least going to make the legs snapped together. More styrofoam for the styrofoam closet. It could even be kind of cute if all these hooks stay white. Maybe some of it. Okay, here we go. So I realized one can of spray paint was nowhere near enough, so I went back to Michael's and I got more. And I'm not going to spray these pieces because I think it'd just be a pain in the butt and they'll probably get a lot of wear and tear. So I'm just going to not. These pieces are mostly done. Some of them need to be flipped over again and sprayed, but they're mostly done. It's a little drippy on some parts because I sprayed too much on some areas, but I like it. It's really cute. It's the perfect shade of pink. Like, the name is called Perfect Pink, and it really is a perfect pink. Ooh, also, when I went back to Michael's, right when I walked in, there was a lady grabbing the last of these carts at least in the white color, because white's the easiest to spray paint for painting it pink. And there were 3 when I got mine, and there was a lady grabbing the last one. My hands are so exhausted, like I'm trying to rip this open and my fingers are failing me. My index fingers are numb from just pressing the spray paint down so long. I went through 3 cans of spray paint. Oh, I should not sit with my knee straight out. It's still buggered from when I sat like that pressing buttons. Okay, the cart is complete. Look how cute. It's probably gonna scratch really easily. There are already some scratched areas I need to touch up. And in here, trying to get this middle piece to fit, it was really difficult, and so it was rubbing against this. So a couple areas could use a touch up, but it's looking cute. I don't like that roll being so low, so I'm gonna move it up a notch. And this one I might actually keep off of here until I think of a way to use it, and then I'll maybe hang it on the other side. I was hoping to keep it more narrow by only hanging stuff on one side, so we'll see. But I think for now I'll just take it off. And I'll put this one here because the toilet paper, or not toilet paper, the paper towel looked like it was hanging on the ground. I also have another one like this, like what the paper towel dispenser is on, but I didn't put that one on either. So we'll see. I'll start filling it, and over time I might add more of those attachments. Yes, I'm so happy. So I just realized there are these pieces which you're supposed to snap onto the cart before you hang these things, but I don't want to do that because they're black, and I think it hangs just fine like this. I made some supper, ate the supper, and I don't think I'm going to go back to painting. It's like 9:30. I had a little unexpected spray painting journey today, but it was all worth it. I'm now going to clean up all my mess here, and then that's it. I was about to end the vlog, and then I was like, I need to at least fill this thing. But now that I have the rolly thing, do I want to keep my oils in this stand? Because if I'm wheeling it around, they're going to fall over. The plan with this stand is that it would sit back behind my desk unless I pull it forward to use it for a video. I guess that's kind of the same thing as this, but I would be moving it a lot more if it's on this rolly cart. It's mainly these Holbein ones. They're too skinny and they always fall over. Is this stable? I might keep it on the stand for now, and if it gets knocked down too much, then I'll change things. I also have my SpongeBob cup of brushes, but I could put the brushes here or something, or just next to this. I liked having my SpongeBob on display, but I mean, he's kind of on display on this thing. If he's here, he's kind of covered though. I think this little spot here would be good for laying down my brushes as I'm using them. Speaking of which, I gotta clean these suckers. Okay, what else? I have my solvents and things. I'll maybe put these on the bottom because they're heavy. There's the Gamsol. This is a gloss varnish. And then I have the safflower oil. And this way I can push my painting over and not feel like I'm squished on the edge of the desk. And I'll have more room for my palette beside me, because I do want to keep the palette on the side. Okay, and back from the kitchen, I have this full of oil-soaked rags. I'm going to keep that in the trolley. There's also water in there, just because oil-soaked rags can spontaneously combust. That's why they're in there. I have my master soap. This normally is in the bathroom downstairs, but now it's going to be in here. And then I did just wash these. I just washed them with my oil and some dish soap though, and I'll clean them all with my Gamsol after the painting's done. I just feel like it makes sense to have the brushes on the side thing here. brushes, I don't know, one. Got some palette knives here too. So brushes in one compartment, knives in the other. Whoa. See, this tripod head is no good anymore. I might keep some of this on the table still, like the oil I might pull over while I'm using it. But otherwise, that's great. Yay! I don't know at this point what else to add to this. I might put some of my other painting supplies that aren't necessarily oil supplies in here. We'll see. But that is it for this vlog. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
So who do you get stuck with?
So I started sketching out some ideas for upcoming enamel pin designs. I know I want to do more bun stuff, so I sketched out a couple here. I'm not sure what else I want, but I'll brainstorm